Richard Arnold spoke with Sir Cliff Richard during Friday's Good Morning Britain to discuss the singer's latest Christmas album and his annual calendar, which he has been releasing every year for 20 years. The chat also quickly turned to the Mistletoe and Wine hitmaker's upcoming tour. Richard began the interview by asking Sir Cliff why it has taken him so long to release a Christmas album. The singer replied, "If you start doing Christmas albums over and over again, it could really be boring. I've heard a lot of Christmas albums recently, but they don't really make me feel like Christmas." Speaking about how the public will react, Sir Cliff continued, "Now you know. In the end, you have to just hope it's what the public wants." Richard went on to point out, "We're looking at you. Another top 5 album in your 8th consecutive decade, which is a phenomenal achievement." Reflecting on his career success, the songwriter explained, "I started when I was 17, recording in the corner of the studio in Abbey Road in 1958, before the Beatles by the way. I don't think that the decades are gonna fly by the way they do. So for me, I really hadn't touched the ground and I keep thinking, will anybody else do that? You mentioned the Beatles, of course," Richard responded. "You used to have a battle with the Beatles to get a slot in Abbey Road Studios, of course. Everybody thinks they own Abbey Road, and they didn't," Sir Cliff told Richard. "I did. I just rented to them." The conversation soon shifted to Sir Cliff's annual Christmas calendar, which has been running for 20 years. However, the singer admitted that it must come to an end at some point. "You're not just talking about Christmas," the GMB host said. "The calendar, of course, is the gift that keeps on giving." Sir Cliff said, "We've done it for like 20-odd years now. So this year, I think the calendar has been photographed by people who came to the last gig. Last year's calendar, we did get to number 1, so we keep our fingers crossed, but it must come to an end." "You're 82 years old," Richard said as he asked about Sir Cliff's upcoming tour. The pop star explained he had cut the number of shows from 18 to just 8. "It will be a mixture of stuff from the new album and then I'll do stuff that everybody knows," he concluded. Good Morning Britain airs weekdays at 6 a.m. on ITV.